Hey, man, before we go to the gym, I got something I want to discuss with you.
Cool, bro. You know I'm always willing to listen.
All right, man. Well, you know, you've been in the NBA for a while now, and your game's starting to pick up, so I want to talk to you about what you can expect in the future.
The future? What do you mean, man?
Well, you know, you may not want to play here forever.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
All right, well, you know, as you get more comfortable with the team and you get to know the GM a bit more, you're going to get an opportunity to request a trade. So, as your agent, it's my job to make the calls behind the scenes, you know, and see how willing other teams are to make a deal for you.
Yeah, you talked to me about all that stuff before.
Yeah, and you may be able to gauge the GM a bit, you know, but at a certain point, there's no going back once you ask for a trade. So that's why I want to give you all the information I can, as up-to-date as possible, because I want you to make the right decisions at the right time.
I appreciate that.
And don't forget, all right, you know, once you go too far talking to the media or you push the team, rub them the wrong way, they may just move you without any warning or input.
Yeah, man, I'll be careful. What else you got for me?
Just one more thing, man. You know, while we're here, I thought I'd let you know what I'm trying to do for you in terms of endorsements.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Yo, honestly, I'm down for whatever you can get me.
Yeah, well, it just may be these small little local deals for now, you know, but as your name gets more recognizable, we'll get you with the big names, you know. But basically, I am doing everything I can to get you on everyone's radar.
Cool, man. So what's up? You already talking to all these guys?
Oh, yeah. Nike, Jordan, Gatorade, Sprite, they all know who you are, man. So all you got to do is just keep it up, man. Just keep their attention and keep raising your game just like you have been.
That's awesome, bro. Yo, I think you're out there working hard for me, huh? My boy.
You know what, man? It's just a matter of time, man. It's coming.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm hungry. You hungry?
Yeah, man. No, I'm not hungry. We're going to the gym. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right, youngin'. Hey,
What's up?
guys, come
What's
on.
up?
We don't need any of this mess out here.
Come on.
Hey, calm down. What was that all about?
Man, nothing. I'm just doing what I do.
This time it just happened to go through him.
Clearly, he's not very happy about it.
So what? Yo, we balling out here. This ain't synchronized swimming. Yo, if he can't hang, maybe he don't need to be here.
Look, what's really going on with you two?
Nothing, man.
Come on, I know there's something going on. There's tension here. I can help you with this. You just got to level with me. What's up?
Yo, man, it just seems like he's had it out for me since day one. Yo, I know I'm a rook, but that don't mean he need to be disrespecting me every chance he gets.
All right, look, this is making a whole lot more sense now. You got it all backwards. He's not picking on you. He's not trying to disrespect you. All the rookies in the league catch a little grief from the vets. It's their way of making you part of the family.
Yeah? I definitely don't feel that, man. Not at all.
Look, I understand that. Look, a little bit of advice. You try to put up with it. It'll make things a whole lot easier both on and off the court. These guys want you to be here, but they also want to see that you're willing to buy into the team concept. Even if it sometimes means doing things you don't want to do.
Put up with it, huh?
Yeah. It's all I'm asking you to do. Ease up a little. Let's get back to work. Here we go, gentlemen.
got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. In breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Matt Barnes. And Zeller kicks to Jack, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. We'll take a look at the Pistons. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Cavaliers. They're much further down in the standings right now.
You know, I think for the Cavaliers, they've just got to learn a few lessons from what they're going through this year. I mean, to use that experience to make sure that they grow from it.
Well, you always want to be getting better, Clark. So I like what you're talking about. I mean, sometimes you can learn from adversity, learn from your mistakes. That's what this club has to do from here on out. It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
The dish to Dudley. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against Memphis.
It was a surprising victory. It looked like they'd go easily, but they came strong in the fourth. That was big-time momentum that they carried all the way to the win. That was an exciting finish.
Yeah, they couldn't have done it in more dramatic fashion, just coming back and winning there at the end. Just an incredible win.
You know, Darren Collison, DC as he's known, is a guy that does everything you want from a point guard at a decent level, but really doesn't excel at anything in a great fashion. Sort of falls into the jack-of-all-trades category.
And Clark, you mentioned Collison not dominant in any one category. What areas, Steve, do you think that Darren Collison can improve in?
Well, he can be a very good defender when he puts pressure on defenses, so he's got to focus on that end of the floor. And then offensively, probably shoots a little bit more often than he should. You know, at that size, you want a guard who's going to get your team into an offense. And he's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Atlanta.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
Rocket 2. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Here comes Jack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Great D that time from Collison. Offense. Coming up. Now the second. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. Crawford out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Antoine Jamison. And it's Collison in at the 1. Now the Clippers moving it up. Crawford leading the charge.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Here's the Beast. Lets it go from the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 8 from high above the amber lights of downtown Cleveland. And we welcome you back to the shores of Lake. Los Angeles leading by 12. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, the Beast, he's in at point guard. Anderson Varejao out there with Earl Clark. Then there's Deion Waiters, and it's Karsov in at the 3 spot.
Well, when you talk about the most fearsome finishers in the league, you got to put Blake Griffin right at the top of the list. I mean, he's a high riser, and he's able to dunk with authority over the top of defenders like very few in the league can. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Paul, and the shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 15.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
And with Griffin, the dunks always get top billing, but he is more than just a dunker, or at least would hope to be more than just a dunker.
Well, he's a rebounder and an underrated passer. Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little showboating out there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. The Beast passes to Karasov. Here's Waiters. Nailed from three-point land.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Right side, Collison. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Solid work right there, and again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots, and the other team just a bit stagnant.
No good from the Beast.
Well, guys, this is a huge opportunity for him. Getting a chance, I think, here to see just what he can do. I think the coach seems to be handing him the opportunity to help his team dig out of this big hole.
You know what? I wouldn't disagree with you. It very well could be a test. Actually, anytime you're in the game and you've been a reserve, you're always auditioning when you get minutes. How he handles this fourth quarter can give the coach a chance to see what is this guy made of, and we'll find out. That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Down low, here's Collison. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
And it's checked in for Karasov. The drive by Paul from the low block, and Griffin puts it in. Griffin's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
Wow, are they moving the ball right now? They look good.
The shot's good from the Beast.
And if you hadn't heard about it, there was a report going around that he got into it with some of the vets on the team. A hard foul in practice, kind of setting things off, Kevin.
You know, Steve, from what I heard, it was a bit of retaliation possible. He didn't like it. Clark's over here shaking his head. I think he knows more than he's letting on. You know, you can only push a rookie so far with practical jokes before they've had enough. But doing this has caused, it looks like at least, some tension on this team. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
All right, Doris, thanks. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Now then you throw in the free throws on top of that, and this team really has it clicking.
13 feet away. Buries the jump shot.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Ball outside. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Boy, you look at the Clippers, and they clearly are one of the most entertaining teams in the NBA. One of the outstanding team shows you'll see. They have fun, they're up and down. But they're a hard-working group, and a lot of that you have to attribute to their leader, Chris Paul. You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room.
Zhao passes to the Beast. Cleveland gets it back.
Way to play the boards and come away with the offensive rebound. This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Well, Clark, as you were taking a look at the Clippers, they are a fun team, an amazing product so far with big names all around. But, you know, Steve, they've got to work hand in hand to make sure they're always at their best and not take things for granted.
Well, I think it's still a team that's a work in progress. You've got a young front line in Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, great point guard in Paul, but the new additions have helped, and I think it'll be interesting to see if this team can gel during the playoffs.
Well, this hasn't been the kind of performance to turn your head towards. There is a reason why this is considered garbage time.
Yeah, you know, he could have made a big claim for more minutes, but from what I've seen, he clearly needs some more polish to his game. I guess that's why he's been on the end of the bench. And when you're a guy who doesn't play much, you can't afford to not take advantage of minutes, even if it is in garbage time.
There is no such thing as garbage
That's
time
right.
for kids like that.
That's exactly right.
That's good.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. 34 seconds left in the game. Here's Varejao, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Paul with the ball. Rejected by Varejao.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Here's the beast. Barnes grabs the miss. Now Paul. So the Clippers winning this one.
Hey, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin.
Tonight while your team was getting blown out, but didn't make much of an impression. What happened out there?
I don't know, man. I think the whole team was just in a funk. No one could get it going, myself included. It was just one of those games where you want to get out of there as fast as you can and move on to the next one, because you know things can't be that bad next time out. What's up, Coach? Yeah, it was a rough game. Hey, look, I really appreciate the opportunity. I just feel like everyone was a little off out there, myself included. Wow. I mean, I'll just step it up next time out. Yeah, I hear you. Hey, thanks for being honest with me, Coach. Hey, look, I'm going to do whatever it takes to work my way back up in that rotation. Yeah, that's right. I'll see you there.
Thanks for stopping by. As you know, it's important for me to regularly check in with all of our players. So, how you feeling about the team at this point of the season?
Everything's great, man. Getting to know the city a little bit. Coach is great. Players are great. It's all good.
Fantastic. Now we just got to keep winning games, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question, man?
Absolutely. Fire away.
It's kind of personal, but
That's all right.
I just feel like lately it's like someone's controlling my life, like pushing buttons, moving a joystick.
Kind of like you're in a video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surreal. The NBA can be that way with the lights, the camera, the action, the fans, the photographers, the adulation. You know, but it's very real. I mean, just like look out that window right there at that city. Is that real?
I don't know. man.
The life you're living, my friend, is real. So go out. You know what? Get out there and enjoy it. All right. In fact, you're late for practice. Coach just called. So.
All right, man.
All right. Have a good workout.
I'm glad you feel that way too.
All right. Yeah, absolutely.